Invasive Species, the Rainbow Smelt by Jonah Gillis. Physical description. According to a recent study, fully grown rainbow smelt average to about 19 centimeters in length. Their backs are olive green and their sides are purple, pink, and blue, and they have a silver belly. They can also be recognized by their distinct underbite and their canine teeth. They have one fin on the middle of their back and another near their tail of their body. The rainbow smelt's habitat and Nicar. The habitat. Rainbow smelt's native habitat is the Atlantic Ocean, but due to them migrating, many are located in a bunch of lakes, rivers, and streams across Ontario. Their niche is they're invasive species that eat the young of the native fish in the lake. They also eat a lot of plankton, which is what the native fish need to eat to survive, causing there to be a serious decline in Ontario's waters' original fish. These native species being walleye, yellow perk, lake trout, and the most impacted, the whitefish. Their niche is being an invasive species when they are not in their natural habitat. Where it came from and where it is now. The rainbow smelt native habitat is the Atlantic Ocean and spends most of its life there. The one that ended up migrating to the Great Lakes on their own and ended up doing so through the Erie Canal. When they migrate to freshwater locations such as the Great Lakes, which would take around 9 days to get there. Then they spawn, which creates major issues in other native species ecosystems. Cause of invasion. The deliberate stalking of fish in Michigan in the early 1900s led to established populations in the Great Lakes such as Erie, Michigan, Huron, and Superior. They found Lake Ontario on their own through the Erie Canal, but most other places they are located, they have been introduced on purpose. Once they've entered the Ontario waters, they cannot return to the sea, but they still act the same as they did in the ocean. Traveling in big schools and lakes, streams to spawn, which is why they are located across Ontario waters. This is a problem because if you take an unnatural species out of its natural habitat and place it in a new one, it causes many problems with many ecosystems because it's a chain reaction. Invasive species take over native habitats and ruin the natural environment and food chain. It also has a major impact on many valuable fisheries because the rainbow smelt is eating all the popular delicious tasting fish, and many people dislike the taste of rainbow smelt, dropping the fish value market. Things we can do ourselves to help the situation out. What you can do yourself to help this problem. Learn to identify rainbow smelts, especially if you're a fisherman. Follow the laws and don't use them as live baits because it is against the law. Don't release any live fish into the Lake Ontario. Don't release any live fish into the Ontario lakes or streams. Don't clean dead fish anywhere near any creeks, streams, etc., as their eggs can still easily invade bodies of water as they could be still fertile. If you see illegal activity involving rainbow smelts, you can call Crime Stoppers or the Ministry of Natural Resources. If you see a rainbow smelt in the wild, you can contact the Invading Species Hotline to report your sighting. That's my presentation on the rainbow smelt fish. Thank you for listening.